Disabled Person Reviews Disabled Meteor Part 63, Echo. This is my first MCU thing in this series, I think, and I think it's my third ever. I was really lost because context is apparently important for this series. Overall, show, not my vibe, and that is okay because even though it wasn't my favorite, I can tell how deeply incredible it is. Maya Lopez is deaf, indigenous, and an amputee. She kicks butt. She kicks a lot of butts, actually. That's kind of her thing. In regards to representation, they put so much care and scholarship into making this as ethical and authentic as possible, and you can tell, and it is stunning. I particularly loved how they showed lots of different kinds of signers, with some characters defaulting to SimCom, which is signing and speaking at the same time. Some use their mouths a lot, others didn't. That brought me joy. Signing is such a diverse thing, and they included a lot of that diversity. I also loved how the first obvious clue that Kingpin maybe doesn't care about Maya as much as he says he does is the fact that he's the only one in her world who doesn't sign at all, and instead relies on an interpreter to communicate with her. He's known her for probably a decade at least, and cannot be bothered to learn how to communicate with her without a middleman, and that spoke so much louder than literally anything else his character ever said or did. His holographic sign interpreter technology thingy is something I was initially skeptical about because there's a lot of techno-ableism problems of people trying to create ASL translation technology when that will never be effective for a large number of linguistic reasons. So when it was introduced as a cool way to fix a communication problem, I was concerned a tad because I'm really tired of seeing this stuff. But then she later just discarded it with a clear, like, if you don't learn to communicate me my way, I'm not going to use your way tone, which made it a lot better for me. I also loved hearing characters communicate and sign when trying to be secretive or not be overheard. I loved how deafness was an asset in many situations, particularly when using loud sounds to disorient the enemy. My absolute favorite moment was the paw moment. I can't do it with microphone, but it was just such a perfect moment to use that sign, and I was so not expecting it, and I laughed so hard. But anyway, this show is awesome for all kinds of representation, and you should definitely watch it if you like scary, shooty, stabby things. That's not my vibe, but it's a really cool show.